friends, you are welcome back to Custom Venture, where we learn sewing tips. I want to say big thank you to every subscriber we have for now, and for those ones that I've been for the first time, I want to say thank you and God bless you. And each time you watch our video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And when you are subscribing, don't forget to click on the notification bell so that as soon as we upload another one, you will definitely get yours. Okay, today I want to put us through our course Iro and Bubba. It's a Yoruba attire, and then we have the Iro and Bubba in two ways. We have the normal Iro and Bubba, and the second one, the fashionable one, which is called Oleku. What do I say? Oleku. So I'm going to start with the Oleku first. Okay, here is my material. Let me use this for the story. So this is the length of your buba will depend on the person that wants to wear it. Measure the person from the shoulder, of course, to the waist, just the waist, and then the width. The width will be, the width of the buba is dependent on your bust, you know, the bust measurement of the person, of course. Unlike our normal body measurement, you don't need any fitted thing for normal buba or either the Oleku. Okay, today I'll be using this the length 18, the length 19. Look at it. Then sewing allowance, I'm going to put 1 inch to it for the sewing allowance, and then the bust, you know, I'm using the bust for the shoulder and all that. So the bust I need is 17, that is 34 divided by 2. I have 17, half to be taped in here, half for the sewing allowance here too. So I have 18. So the next thing is I go for the neck circumference. For a normal buba is usually round circumference. Okay, some want their own to be very wide, while some want their own just moderate. Like me, I just want a moderate one. I don't want the one that is too wide. So I'll be using 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, okay, 3 inches, 3 inches, then I connect it. So my measurement is 3 inches. Half of 3 inches is 1.5. That's where I'm going to take my cuff from. 1.5. So my cuff goes this way, and it comes out a bit like this. Comes out the bit like this. So I've got my neck circumference. Okay, so I cut the neck circumference off. I like mine to be moderate. I don't usually like wide. Depends on your client, or it depends on what you want to sew. So I've got my neck circumference for my buba. So the next one I go for, I'm sewing the first, cutting the first one, Oleku. And what is the difference between the Oleku buba and the normal buba? The Oleku buba has a shorter sleeve. It has a shorter sleeve. So I'll be using this as the size for the Oleku. I need 10 inches. Sewing allowance, okay, let me make it 9.5 here. Sewing allowance and the one I'm going to tape in. So if I'm using 9.5 plus sewing allowance, that is 10. So I will tape in 1.5. The buba is always, the taping at the end of the buba is always wide. So this is my sleeve for the Oleku buba. Then we sew it, notch this place so that you don't mean the end of it, and notch this place. So when you want to sew it, you join the two notch here. Okay, you sew it through. Then the one here, you know, is a wider sewing. So you tape it this way. And the second one, the same thing. You have the Oleku. This Oleku is usually big, just above your ankle. Okay, so above your elbow, sorry, elbow. The Oleku bubba, the sleeve is just above your elbow, while the normal bubba is 3/4 of your hand. That's just the little difference in it for the bubba side. So this one, it should not pass your elbow. That is bubba. In some cases, they make it even a bit above elbow. That is just about the Oleku bubba. And then the difference is that the sleeve for the normal bubba, the sleeve for, this is the Oleku bubba. The sleeves of the bubba is short, just above your elbow, as I've said. Then run your stitch by the side, and then take just about 1 inch or 3/4 in here. Then sew your neck circumference round. That's all. And just like what I said, the difference is that the normal bubba zone, your sleeve is 3/4 of your hand. That is the difference in them. And then let's go to the wrapper for the bubba. Okay, now let's talk about the sewing, the cutting of the wrapper, which is called iro in Yoruba. Okay, let's start with the Oleku iro. That's where the fun comes. The Oleku, the wrapper, it depends on the size of the person, of course, but the normal adult wrapper is 2 yards and 13 inches. 2 yards and 13 inches. Then from the length is about 45 inches for the normal adult iro. But for the Oleku, it's just half of that 45. So about just the wrapper that will reach above your knee. That's where the fun comes from, just above your knee. So it doesn't cover your knee. So it will be just small wrapper, small sleeve. So 2.5 with 30 inches. Then the edges, you fold 1.5 inch in. 1.5 inch. This is how the end of the wrapper is usually taped. Okay, then you tape the edges, the 2 edges. But for the normal Yoruba iro, there is still 2 yards 13 inches. You do the normal taping, but the length is 45 inches. That's all. If you have found this helpful, don't forget to give us thumb up, like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to share to your friends. God bless you. See you in our next video.